After the divorce, the woman angrily threw away her ring, but to her shock, the ring suddenly turned to ashes. The next morning, Pearl was startled by her own reflection in the mirror. She had somehow traveled back 20 years. She stared in disbelief at everything around her. 20 years ago, she had been the most admired beauty in the entire school. Now, with this opportunity in front of her again, she decided to seize it and change her life for the better. 20 years ago, she was the envy of many. 20 years later, she had become a worn-out housewife. Pearl was a full-time mom. One day, while walking past her old school with her child, she admired the beauty of the young girls around her, but strangers gave her odd looks. It turned out her clothes were stained with grease, and the shoes on her feet were falling apart. She had to use her bag strap to cover up her shabby appearance. When she got home, she went right back to the exhausting task of caring for her child. She had to hold the baby while eating, and even while using the bathroom. Her husband Jack not only showed no understanding but also treated her with disdain. That day was their wedding anniversary, but Jack didn't come home all night and was out drinking and fooling around. Then suddenly, the child became sick and started vomiting. Pearl frantically called Jack, but he never answered. She had no choice but to carry the child herself, not even noticing she had put on mismatched shoes, and rushed to the hospital for a checkup. Holding the child's small feet, Pearl was filled with guilt. She felt she had failed to give her child a happy family. When she got home and soothed the child to sleep, she looked at her aging face in the mirror and couldn't hold back her tears. At that moment, a message came in from her best friend. Jack was with another woman. Pearl could no longer bear the broken marriage and told Jack she wanted a divorce. Just like that, they ended 15 years of marriage. When Pearl later saw her mother, who had long passed away, she was even more stunned. After being scolded harshly by her mother, she finally realized this was all real. She had truly gone back 20 years, back to the time when she was still shining brightly. Pearl walked into the school, ready to embrace her new life. And suddenly, she saw him, a young Jack, standing right in front of her.